or concerns, we gotta bring them up to Abuna and, not talk and behind anyone's back. He's first said that the hymns in the deacons class needs to be established. So thank you all for being at our first meeting. By God's grace, we can continue to strengthen it and do these meetings more frequently. And we're all here to support each other, no matter what church we're from, even though, the core of St. Abraham is here. So we need to also find someone to schedule the deaconship with, or bond with leading outside, inside, and altar setup, which I think Mr. Dr. John Sawiris is taking care of as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, just the big emphasis from Abuna was that love needs to be the foundation and the glue of what we do, so we don't fall into any sort of criticism of anyone. Um, and yeah, hopefully by God's will, as we strengthen and as we sort of look into the future of Saint Abraham, we can kind of all become more well versed in our liturgics, in our hymnology, and church rites. So that's pretty much all I got.
Thank you, Mark, for that recap. As time will progress, the start of this, as of right now, as you know, most of us are virtual. Some of us live as far as 35-40 minutes from here. Some of you live 20 minutes, some of you live 5 minutes. 40 minutes as far as like Stewart. Some of us live in PGA, some of us in West Palm, etc. So this is the conclusion of what we came up with. Also, right now we're in the start of the current season of the 50-day Pentecost period. Right now, we're gonna take Christ is risen in Greek, Christos Anesti. I have my notes, the Hazet so-called, and we're gonna go through that in about a couple of seconds. Let me just get my Bluetooth on. Here we go. Okay. Mark, I don't read Hazet. I don't read music notes. I'm very musical ears, so maybe you could I'll screen share, but you can kind of lead the way, I guess.
That's fine, whatever works. And I can also, if you need me to send a recording, I can make a screen recording and send it to the group chat.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want me to make you a host? Because I'm using Hazet.com.
Yeah, well, just so they can see my cursor, you could probably just make me host, and I'll screen share and pull up my Hazet so I can follow along with the cursor.
Okay, mesh.
I'm gonna try and see if this guy can turn the volume down. I'm just sitting in the coffee lounge area of Lifetime, so.
All right, try now.
1 second, let me pull up the Hazet.
Go on Hazet.com.
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Okay.
You guys can see my screen?
Yeah, I can see yours.
So give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask this gentleman if he can lower the music real quick.
Okay.
If you want to just give a quick introduction of the hymn, or
okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So guys, this hymn there's the Pentecost period is broken down into 3 parts. Obviously, the first 39 days are the resurrection period. Already Sunday passed, Monday, today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, so that's 4 days past of the 39. The 40th day to the 49th day of the morning of the 49th day is the ascension period, where Christ ascended to heaven. And then the 49th day of the eve to the 50th day, the actual 50th day, is the Feast of the Pentecost. Obviously, the Feast of the Ascension has its own explicit Greek and Coptic hymns like Christos Anisti, but just different wordings. And a few tweaks in the Feast of the Pentecost. So those time periods are broken down into those. Mark, Hannah, are we good now, or?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, so you're screen sharing now?
Yeah, you guys should be able to see my screen, right?
I could, yeah, you can, yeah, there you go. So I think most of us know this hymn, but maybe needs brush up. And I'm gonna say it. We'll just follow along, and then we could just go from there.
I'll mute myself.
Okay, can you? Okay. Χριστός ανε esti short breath. Necro. On farm. On pa artisa aske eti is enti is emni masi iso in arisa os. Okay, and it's repetitive. The tune is very repetitive. I think right now, let's go back up, Mark, and we're gonna break it down. David, are you able to follow, and Uncle Mark and John?
Yes.
Yes.
Does anybody know this hymn or don't know this hymn? There's no being shy about this.
I am at square zero.
No worries.
But I mean I would use the recorder and try to use it many times as needed.
Yes, that's why I said the whole thing right now, the first part. Just so when you go back and to listen to this recording, it's there for you. I didn't say the second part, but it's very repetitive, the tune. It should be no problem. But so right now, let's just try to focus on the big chunk and break it down. So I'm assuming it's no problem with you, John, too, also, right? I can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
Oh, I said I know most of it. Probably a couple hazets here and there. I probably mess it up. So
Oh, the couple hazets is fixable. It's no worries, no worries. And David, you said you know it pretty well, right?
I've heard it enough times that I can like follow, but I can't lead it yet.
Okay, so that's the goal. Is that we want to be able to follow and lead it, not to rely on Tony, not to rely on Mark, Hannah, not to rely on Mark, Uncle Mark, Uncle John, anybody that's not there. Whoever's there to lead is able to manage and hold down the diaconate that's outside. Or if we're all there, we say together. Like that's not the idea is not to push someone out. The idea is to all sing together in harmony and synchronization. But also, if the circumstances is different, it doesn't allow someone to be physically there. It just relies on that person. So let's break it down. Mark, can we go back?
it's in the beginning.
I'm still sharing my screen, so do you want me to go back to the Hazet?
Yeah, please. What did you say, John?
No, I said it was it was in the beginning.
Oh, you want me to say it from the beginning again?
No, it was in the beginning. I thought, like on my screen, or maybe it was frozen.
Okay. I want you guys just to try with me. We're gonna have to take in bigger segments than really small, like really small segments. But let's just try it together. Doing it this way. Christo
That's where I got messed up.
Okay, so I'm not gonna call anybody out, but I just want to make a differentiation between thanatu and thanaton. So here we have Christos Anesti ek nekron tha. Okay, right here. Mark, can you go that on the first tha? The theta and the alpha. Yeah. Tha na tu. That's the first one. The next one's tha na ton. There's an N. So always the tha na ton is going to be the second part. The first part is tha na tu. And the tu is a T with an omega. And the other one is with thanaton is with an N. Okay. So that's very good, John. But I wanted to more focus on little like segments. So we're gonna do Christos Anesti. Os Okay. I'm gonna say it one more time. Just everyone can just mute their mics, just so the recordings, please. Christos esti. Okay. David, can you try that, please?
Can you just the Hazet right after Crystal? You cut out there.
Christos?
Yeah.
Okay. Χριστός Esti. Okay. So I want you to try it by yourself.
Okay, I'll try.
Everyone, can we keep their mics on mute so I'm able to hear the person, please?
I'm still not confident on I have from after the alpha, I have that to the end like good. It's just the beginning has it.
Oh, the Christos?
Yeah.
Okay. So Christos is excuse me, is the igniter.
Mhm.
Christos. So you're elongating the O, right? Christos. When I say sound like an S, I'm pronouncing the sema,
Okay.
the letter C. Christos. Okay.
Okay.
Next
I'll
part.
try it.
All right, yeah, go ahead, try.
Christos ana
No. Wait.
I
Let's
think
go
I
back because
missed those
yeah,
two.
you got messed up. Listen very clearly. Christos ane esti. Okay. Again, let's try this again. Let me say it again. Christos ane esti. Okay. How do you feel now? You think you're able to say it?
I'll try again.
Okay, go ahead.
Christos ana
Yeah, you're still having a trouble. You're still having trouble,
when it
David.
goes down here, I have trouble with that one. The when it's going down.
Okay, so that part. So you
Yeah.
go from down and then you go up with it. Okay. Again, would somebody else like to try? John or Uncle Mark?
Uncle Mark, no, not yet.
Well, we have to start somewhere.
I have to listen 10,000 times before I can try.
Okay. John, would you like to try?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Great. Very great. Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat this a couple more times, and then if you guys need help again, we'll come back to it. So by the way, there's no jinkum on top of the X looking letter here. It's Christos, not Echristos. We've happened to have this habit of pronouncing as Ich, but it's really Christos. Okay, so let's be aware of that, and we'll go from there. I want you guys to listen very closely. Dave and Uncle Mark, listen very closely, because maybe we could learn from where we had fallen with the parts, and we can go back to it. Okay. Again, I'm gonna say it a couple more times. Christos Okay, I went into an extra syllable. Okay. How do you guys feel? You think we could try again, or should we move on?
Can you say it one more time and then I try it?
From Jesus Anesti?
Yes, please.
Christos Okay. By the way, when we say this hymn, there's a slow version and there's a fast version. The slow version is what we're doing here right now. Okay. But obviously this way is always said first before the other one, the fast one, during the procession. Christos Okay, I went into extra. Sorry, I got carried away. Sorry. So David, would you like to try again? Or Uncle Mark?
No, I need to listen to it many times before I can try. I'm not.
So here's the ideal way of learning. Actually, it's more accountability on most of us, and myself and Mark. Mark, who's doing the actual moving of the mouse, is that I'm gonna send the recording out today. I'm gonna record it, and with Coptic English for those that don't know how to read Coptic, and I'm gonna send out the actual Coptic text with the ⲭⲆⲓⲥ and you're gonna follow along. And I'm gonna ask you by Friday or next Monday. There's gonna be a deadline to turn in those recordings. You could either send them to Mark and or myself to review it, and then based on how you say it, if you get it perfect, you'll get a heart or a flower, and if it's good, very slight mistakes, you'll get a thumbs up. If there is a couple mistakes, you're gonna get a finger, like a pointy finger. Like, you need to focus on this area. Okay, that's how it's taught with me and the ASAF program, because I'm currently in the ASAF program, and it's very good, but it's also very structured. So, and we have cantors from Egypt teaching us. So it's a good point. It's a good start to go that way. And you know what? If we make a mistake, like myself, we can correct it. Okay. Are we
Yes.
all on? Are we all on board on that? I think that's what we kind of agreed to last call. I think David wasn't really on that call, but it was me, Mark, Hannah, and Uncle Safwat, and John. Uncle Mark wasn't. I guess he had work or something. So this is what we're gonna try for now, at least, and we're gonna do this class at least once a month. But there's gonna be the rest of the month, the 3 Tuesdays, is gonna be recordings. You're gonna record and turn them in. Okay. Okay, back to the hymn. Christos esti okay. I love this hymn so much to the point I forget myself that I'm teaching it. Okay, so how do we feel? Like, I want for those that are here with us, David, John, and Uncle Mark, do you feel that we need to break it down even more, make it smaller? Or this is a good rhythm, it just needs work?
I think it's a good rhythm for me to work on.
Okay. Uncle Mark said this is good for now. David? I can't hear you. Sorry, you're on mute.
I feel like for the rest of the hymn following, this is a good pace, but am I wrong to say that the beginning is a little different than like the following part?
Sorry, can you elaborate more? What do you mean by that?
When we said it all together, at first, it feels like all the following is the same kind of rhythm over and over again, but the beginning feels slightly different.
So maybe I didn't elaborate well enough. This hymn is very repetitive in its tune. Not repetitive by the first start, but it's always like, if you listen to the tune while I'm singing, you'll notice it's repetitive. Christos esti ek nekro onfa ana ato otha ana ato on pa. You see the word pa? I'm starting all over again as like it's a Christos. On pa ti sa aske eti sentis see, it's very repetitive. You gotta listen and follow. So I'm gonna send out a recording tonight once we're done with this call, God willing, in about 15 minutes. We have let's see here. My calendar here says today's the 22nd. I'm assuming the next time we should meet, I guess we could plan that more in detail, I guess, after this call. I'm assuming sometime in the month of May. But in between that, we'll send out recordings. I also want to work on doing deacon responses. The hymn was a suggestion by one of the deacons. But also I want to be able to do deacon responses, because I feel like when we're serving, it's not just hymns. We need to know, if we're serving inside, we need to know the deacon responses. One is festive, one is annual. Even during the festive days, certain deacon responses are not festival. It's just a standard annual, and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead, say Christos Anisti one full time on the video, and I'm gonna send it on the WhatsApp with the text, and then each individual who is on this call, and also the people that did not attend, they are able to send their recordings to myself and Mark. We're not going to really hammer Abuna, because Abuna has no dealings with the recordings. But Mark, I don't know if you're able to take meeting notes or just a very brief summary of today's call. I don't know how your schedule is going to work out with this, but I want to be able, at least for now, we're done with the hymn, Christos Anisti. I'm going to say it one more time before we conclude, and then we can start our next topic that's for the next 10 minutes. Christos ani esti necro on fire ana to on ti sa eske eti is entis masi iso in arisa amino os do oxa atiri ike yo mati ikeni in ke estos naston ono This is the whole hymn and the long tune or the slow tune. Okay. Obviously there's a faster version which some of us probably know, where we do Christos anesti ek ne ekron thanaton Pati Esas Ketis Emni Masi Zoin Khari Saminos Doxa Atini Keo Ke Agio Ebnema Ati Kenien Ke Ai Kestos eonaston eonon amin. This is the whole hymn of the slow and the fast version of Christos Anesti, which we say, like I said, during the procession of the resurrection period between the first day to the 39th day of the 50 days of the Pentecost period. Okay. Now, I want to go over some with you guys. Times. Mark, can I get the? I'm gonna reclaim the host, if you don't mind, Mark Hanna. Mark.
Oh, sorry, I need to share it back with you. My bad.
Yeah, I reclaimed it. No worries. I don't know if John Sawiris is still here. He's
I'm
probably
here.
knocked. He's probably knocked out because of a long day of work. Okay, so I want to go over some scheduling with you guys. All right, where we go. All right. So obviously today is the hey, my wife is not around me, guys, but today's my wedding anniversary. So today was a special day that I actually did the hymns class, but it's okay.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Keep us in your
Happy
prayers.
anniversary.
Many
Thank
more,
you.
many more. How many years now?
I am going on 8 next year, God willing, if I live to have 8.
Good,
But we just turned 7 today, thank God.
good.
So I just wanted to see, today's the 22nd of April. If we do a full month from today, that will be May 22nd. That will be a Thursday. I don't think that would work for some of us, right?
Oh, a Wednesday, you said?
May 22nd. Let me see what feast day is that.
A Thursday.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. It's a Thursday.
If we're able to keep it on Tuesdays, there's no like church events usually on Tuesdays.
And any churches?
Unless there's the Brave men's meeting at St. Luke.
Yeah,
Wednesdays also
that's usually
normally
the
free.
first Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
And the first Tuesday of the month in of May, it will be the day after Cinco de Mayo, which is May 6th. So John, what's your days looking like for the month of May? You guys are going out of town, you said?
I'm going out of town, but I can be virtual, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't want you to interrupt your family time, to be
Yeah, it's
honest.
not family. I'm going by myself.
Okay, okay, you're traveling for work. Okay.
Yeah.
What days are available
So
for you?
it doesn't matter. I mean, my schedule varies from day to day. If you want to pick a day, and I'll tell you if it's good or not, it's fine. I think what they're saying is the 22nd on the Thursdays. Every Thursday there's a Logos in St. Peter's.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why.
Yeah,
That's why
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
that's why they're saying they don't want the Thursdays for that reason.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so Uncle Mark, what days are you in town or out of town between the next 2-3 months?
I'm open.
You guys are not traveling anywhere? Okay, so how about this? Excuse me. How about let's Mark, when are you leaving to Egypt again? Mark Kahana?
Next Tuesday, 29th.
Ooh. So you're not even able to do anything, right?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
8
I'm
o'clock
gonna
would be
be.
about like 3 a.m. in Egypt, so that's kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be 6 hours ahead of us.
I mean, yeah, if you guys hold a meeting, I can definitely do my best to hop on the Zoom call. I could still be awake.
And when do you come back from Egypt?
Well, I'm not going. I'm going from Egypt to Japan, so I won't be back in the States till the 6th of June.
Ooh.
But you can definitely still hold a meeting. I can support it if you have anything for me to do. Like, if I don't do the meeting, like if you want me to make a recording or anything, I'm at your service.
Okay, so how about this? Let's shoot. Today's the 22nd. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, how about May 20th? Is that good for everybody? That's a Tuesday.
It's good. It's good by me.
That's good. All right, so we have one vote. May 20th. John, that's good for you. Mark Hanna, I mean, he'll probably be in Japan or Egypt. Hey, I don't know if you're able to do this, Mark. Can you order from ⲭⲆⲓⲥ a pair of symbols for Saint Abraham with the name on it, Saint Abraham Church on it, since you're going out to Egypt?
Yeah, depending on. I mean, I'm sure I'll be in the Cairo. Is it in the Cairo area?
Yeah, ⲭⲆⲓⲆ is in like Shobra, I think. But they have different branches.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I can
guess
look
I
into
could
that.
place the order and just tell you the final price, I guess, whatever.
Okay, I could work on that.
Okay. David, is May 20th good for you?
Yes, that's perfect.
So I think May 20th is a good day for us, right? Yes, okay. I'll put it in after. Okay. Sounds like a deal for most of us. Do you guys think this meeting is good, or do you think we need to, as a start, like, what do you guys think? Mark, Hanna, what do you guys think? Like, should we keep it virtually, or should
I mean,
we?
if it's something we're doing once a month, I don't think it would hurt to do in person. Obviously, as long as it lines up with all of our schedules, and we have like a meeting destination, which I don't know if that's like reasonable. Not sure if that's something you guys are interested in, but I mean, if we're
I
meeting once a
think.
month, I don't think it would hurt to make the meeting in person
Okay,
and
so
do the Zoom meeting for those who
well,
cannot.
we're back to having Vespers now. I guess there's Vespers coming this Friday. I don't know who's able to make Vespers. We could probably, I mean, I don't know if everyone's able to stay after midnight praises for half an hour or during. See, but it's so hard because it's like,
Friday nights I have service at St. Mary's I have to go to.
okay, so yeah, Fridays is a no. Okay. I guess then we'll stick with this for now until we.
I think keep it virtual for now, unless you can.
Yes,
You
you're
know,
right. Okay.
it's it's especially everyone lives kind of distant, and it's try to, like I said, like if I'm in Maine or somewhere else, I can jump on virtual.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
anyway, if you want, you can actually do the meetings. I mean, an hour at night over like a hymn. It doesn't have to be once a month review a hymn. If you could, you do it probably more frequent. If otherwise, if you're doing once a month, the learning is going to take a while. But if you do it more frequent, like once a week, like at an hand class, or once every 2 weeks or something like that. But I think if it becomes more frequent, then you'll learn a little faster. But once a month is gonna kind of.
So you feel, John, that if we have it once a week or once every other week, you think it's more consistent than having it once a month?
Once a month is, yeah, that's like a learning class once a month is not, something that's going to be
Okay.
I mean,
No, I don't mind doing it every week, but I feel like the schedule was like an issue for most of us. Now that
yeah, but choose a day that is not like, again, that's a conflicting, like, see, St. Mary's has things on Friday, St. Peter has things on Thursday. So choose a day that there isn't anything, and then we can do it then. Again, I mean, not all of us may be able to jump on every one of them, because if I'm on call, I'm in the hospital, so obviously it's gonna be hard for me to do it. But but at least there's some consistency, like I said, you can,
yeah.
But if you do once a month, I think, I mean, that's my opinion. What does everybody else think?
I
don't
agree.
I don't mind the like frequency of once a month because it gives me time to practice with the recordings, but I learn personally the best by repeating it over and over again with someone, and every time I make a mistake they can correct me and then we restart. And that's probably much easier in person, but of course if that's not an option then virtually is fine.
So you work best individually, right, David?
Yeah, like just repeating it over and over again. And I think Mark tried it one time with me when you taught me Asana, like just saying it over and over again, and every time I make a mistake, stopping me and then restarting me.
Okay.
That for me is the best way.
I guess that can be case by case, but I guess the majority, the general, I guess we could keep it like a weekly or bi-weekly. But obviously, like, again, we'll keep it away from church services, so we're not conflicting anybody's church services. What else is to mind? What else? Oh, Uncle Mark, stay tuned for a phone call from me, please. I need you something important.
I'm here.
Okay. But keep the service in your prayers, guys, and let's try to excel together. Let's hold hands and let's try to keep this service into a success. Mark, did you have any remarks? All right, let's conclude in prayer, and we can go on our ways. Mark, can you pray for us?
Go ahead, Tony. You got it.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And Father, this one, Holy Spirit, one God, and Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for your many blessings. Thank you for your glorious resurrection, where you died for our sins, rose from the dead, and rose us with you. Please protect our services, protect our churches, protect our families. The intercessions of St. Mary, the prayers of St. Abraham, St. Peter the Seal of Martyrs, St. Luke, St. Mary, and all your beautiful saints. Here's one we pray thankfully, our Father, who art in heaven.
All right, guys. Thank you for a beautiful hymns class tonight, and may God
The second
bless
St.
you
Mary
in your
was St.
week.
Mary Magdalene. So sorry about that.
Sorry.
The second St. Mary, when I said it twice, I was referring to Mary Magdalene. So
Okay, no, it's all good. All right, enjoy your week, guys, and
see you
have
guys.
a blessed week.
All right.
All right, have a good night, guys. Bye bye.
Sure.